Okay, as you can see, Premiere is still going. Hold on. Pause. Okay, so it's over. Cool. So this just dropped. This is Massive Man Antidote featuring Kid, Vinjay, and Allison Kirby. By the way, Kid and Vinjay are fire. They're amazing artists. I don't know Allison Kirby, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure. I might have heard her, but I don't remember. But that's my bad, not hers. Anyway, that being said, Massive Man Antidote featuring Kid, Vinjay, Allison Kirby. The original's in the description down below. Give it a like, give it a comment. Make sure that you support the artists. I'm going to try and link them all below as well. And let's see what this is all about. I saw that he had Instagram posts about this. And hey, we're here for it. Let's go.
Am I codependent and healing myself through you? I keep on running back the definition of Delulu. People call me crazy for being addicted to you. Friends say that I'm digging a grave to my own funeral. Why you talking crazy? Your bullshit has gotta go. Can you love me if...
Okay, so that already tells me right now, it's like one of those things where he's talking about a relationship where he already knows that it's not a good situationship. Like, it's not good. You can tell. Because if your friends are telling you, your family's telling you, I'm not saying that there's not a chance that, you know, it could really work out or something. But if you know and then you call yourself Delulu, then you know. And being able to self-identify codependency is not an easy skill. A lot of people don't recognize that they're being codependent when they are, from what I've seen.
Grave to my own funeral. Why you talking crazy? Your bullshit has gotta go. Can you love me if you hate me? What's a high without a low? It's hard to...
Oh, is that her in the background? Allison Kirby with the... I can't sing, so... That's beautiful. That's a nice backup. Sorry I'm pausing so much. If you want to watch it uninterrupted, please click the link in the description below.
Bullshit has gotta go. Can you love me if you hate me? What's a high without a low? It's hard to comprehend that you're the person that I chose. I keep on getting burned like my hand is over the stove. Ooh. People try and tear us apart, but we stick together. A bond you can't break, a tie you cannot sever. The past is the past, the present is something treasured. Together we can learn about forever.
And my pain is self-inflicted. I'm at war with all my choices. And when I'm feeling lost, sometimes the poison is the antidote.
Oh, I like that.
Is the antidote. Is the antidote. But you're the one I want.
Okay, hold on. For one thing, let me just be super clear here. I don't care who you are, without provocation, without a reason, without, you know, being threatened in some way, don't put your hands on people. And I don't care if you're a female. There's females out there that they put their hands on men because they can, because they know they ain't gonna do nothing about it. So they're shoving and they're pushing and they're, you know, stop. Just stop. I think that's just, I want to use the word toxic, but that is so overused. It's just, it's wrong. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, ugh. And as someone who has a history with negative domestic situations, let's put it that way, it sucks seeing the dynamic where it's just like, stop. You just want to reach through the screen and shake. I'm like, stop it. Don't do this. At this point, I tell you right now, thanks to my experiences, at this point, I would have done been like, oh, I'm out. Like, no.
Be the one for me, but you're the one I want. Head over heels, an understatement, these are somersaults. Toxicity is just another word for loving one another. When you're addicted to the way they get crazy about you, baby.
See, we gonna argue, we gonna...
People are addicted to the crazy, and it's a fact. I talk about this in other videos, and especially when I talk about narcissism and stuff like that. I talk about some of my past, and I talk about like smaller towns and stuff where it's generational, and it's almost like a learned behavior where people, if you're not emotionally like full on all the time, they think that you don't care. And it's just not the case.
Fight, and I'm a fuss and full about you, but let another man overstep and I'll crush his skull about you. I can't fucking stand you sometimes, but I still can't live without you. Well, it's not that I couldn't do it, I just wouldn't want to learn how to.
So every time we fuss and fight, just know it's cause I love you. You see it when I fight for you and feel it when I fuck you. I'll always play the knight in armor you can always run to.
And you gon' play the Bonnie that I hand this bloody gun to. It's just us two.
And my pain is self-inflicted. I'm at war with all my choices. And when I'm feeling lost, sometimes the poison is the antidote.
Good God.
Is the antidote.
This is bad.
Is the antidote.
Let's hook.
Been with you since a young teen.
And before I let it get into it any further, this is very typical of some of these situations where there's not always sometimes it's both, but usually one person is the protagonist. What is it when you're the one that's poking the bear constantly, starting stuff, starting drama? And those are the people that generally, like, if you are not losing your mind emotionally over me, then you don't love me. That kind of crap. But then you see what he said in that verse right there, where they're talking about how, what are you talking about? I will fight for you. You can tell I love you. You can tell how much I care about you. And unfortunately, being in these situations kind of trains people to get into an emotional state where they feel like they have to have fight or flight mode on, or else it doesn't, like, if their emotions aren't super triggered, then they're not doing what they're supposed to. Like, they're not loving you enough. They're not being there for you enough, or someone is expecting that from you. Good, solid relationships are not full of angst and sadness and drama. There should be no hands putting on each other unless it's unless it's a mutual benefit. You know what I'm saying? I have so much to say about this type of situation, having seen and been in situations like this. I'm not even going to go into whose fault or whatever. I contributed because I got into the same behavior. Like, the only way to get the attention was to poke somebody until they reacted, but they never reacted in a positive way. And so it's just a whole thing. This is a super hard song for me to hear because it just brings up all of these things that I've been through and seen, and I try to help people that are in these situations, help them get out healthy. If they're safe, get out and understand that they are valid, their feelings do matter, and that this is not healthy. It's not good. Hook is beautiful though.
Been with you since a young teen, a trauma bond that runs deep. Sickly when I'm with you, this love and poison my bloodstream. I never could leave, though our relationship is deadly. You tempt me till I cave and I consume you till you empty. But maybe I'm just hiding from the truth, cause I know my body start to shake when I'm deprived of you. You don't mind that I'm a failure, I don't mind you make it true. So I fall into your trap, the endless cycle of abuse. I kiss you just to feel alive, then watch you pull me in. Your scent is on my breath, it's like I'm drowning from within.
It's an
You
addiction.
occupy my mind until I'm numb enough to clear it. You're heaven in a bottle, but the devil on my spirit.
And my pain is
I tell people all the time, and I know I'm saying I understand that it's about the song, but that's the whole purpose, is for it to create conversation and, discussion and perspective. And the thing is that it's an addiction. People get addicted to the high of drama and the high of emotional, like, bleh, right? And the trauma bonding is real. You go through things together, even if, for an example, even if you go through things together and it's not a positive situation. Let's say one person is trying to make things work and the other person is just being kind of an asshole, whether it's female or male, it doesn't matter. But then you get through that situation, no matter who successfully handled it. It doesn't matter. You guys are kind of bonded together. Us versus the world. That was something that my ex-husband and I used to say. Oh, us versus the world. We always were doing great when it was us versus the world. But the second that that stopped, he had to have some kind of someone that he was against. And so he would turn on me every time. And I would just, I always tell my friends too, don't fuck crazy, okay? Yeah, they're fun, but then this shit happens. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. This hook is so beautiful, though. I know I'm talking a lot. It happens. I'm not sorry at all. I love songs that get me inspired to have conversations and tell people that it's okay, and stop letting people tell you who you are. Know who you are first, and then if you're in this situation, get out, run.
Numb enough to clear it. You're heaven in a bottle, but the devil on my spirit.
And my pain is self-inflicted. I'm at war with all my choices. And when I'm feeling lost, sometimes the poison is the antidote. Is the antidote. Is the antidote.
Good job, Anakin. You killed this, first off. Second off, this is very common as well. This is very, very common as well. A lot of antagonists, is that the right word? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? People, the ones that are causing the issues and the drama and high emotional states. Sometimes they're bipolar. Sometimes they have something like narcissistic personality disorder. I'm not talking about this person's selfish. I'm talking about actual diagnosed narcissists. But this is very, very common, is when things spiral out of control. They're out of control, and half of it is for them trying to get back in control, which neither here nor there, but a lot of times people will threaten taking pills, doing things, harming themselves in order to keep you. Like, you hate me, you tell me you hate me, you tell me you don't want to be with me, you tell me you're angry at me, and I say, okay, fine, then I guess that it's not a good idea. Let's separate, let's move on. And the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, if you leave me, I will insert whatever extreme there. And it's a form of control for someone that cares, is going to be like, oh, well, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I describe it all the time. I know I'm still talking. I describe it all the time as like, you're on the dock and like by the ocean or the lake or whatever. By the way, I don't like big bodies of water. Anyway, and the person keeps falling in, and you jump in and you help them get out, and then they like dancing around on the dock and they fall in again, and you're like, what the hell? And so you start like throwing a life preserver, you drag them back in, you get them out, and they jump back in, and you're like, what is happening? Well, then when they are jumping in, they start to grab you on their way down, and they pull you in with them. So when you finally get out and you're standing on that dock and they're dancing on the end again, ready to jump in without the life jacket, they took it off because it wasn't comfortable. You turn your back and you walk away, because at some point it'll be you on the line. And it's not healthy. You cannot save someone who does not want to save themselves. You cannot force someone to face their own behavior. They have to want to do it. And until they're ready to face their behavior and make a change, you cannot change people. And I know that people say like, oh, people don't change. It's true. People don't generally change unless they change themselves. Anyway, long, lengthy way of saying this was fire. Thank you for bringing up a subject that is super, super hard to talk about. And people just don't understand that you get trapped and addicted to these feelings and the way that it's going. It's the highs, right? The emotional overflow and rush, good, bad, or indifferent, good or bad, whether it's like absolutely terrifying or whether it's so much fun and it's great and bad, it doesn't matter, because the fact is it gets addicting. And then unfortunately people carry that on into their next relationship, where that's when they turn into the, if you don't give me these emotional super highs, you don't care enough. You got to kind of step back, work on yourself, realize, no, that's not what I want in life, and move on. Lots and lots of words. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. Massive Man, you did an amazing job. Kid, you did a great job. Vinjay, you did a great job. Allison, ma'am, you killed that. That was beautiful. And I loved every bit of that hook. You did an amazing job in the backup vocals as well. Anakin, this video was visceral. It was in your face and it was true. Because I've seen situations like that from the outside and the inside. I wasn't the one with the knife. Let's put it that way. But the feeling, what it brings up inside of you, you nailed it. So that being said, super awkward, unprofessional, hitting my microphone because I'm that unprofessional outro. Just remember, you guys, take care of yourselves and each other. And I say it on a lot of my videos, almost every one of them. And I mean this, please understand. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You're valid and you matter. Don't let anyone tell you differently. And the person that is your person is not going to sit there and dog on you. They're not going to. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. And when you have people in your life that love you and care about you, listen to them. Anyway, that being said, originals in the description down below. Give a like, give a comment, and I will see you on the next one. This was very well done. It breaks my heart, but it was well done.